this is the evil part of this whole scenario, is that we agree on one enemy, which is the current system, but we can't agree on the solution. I mean, I can't aid and comfort you as a warrior against capitalism and a broken system if what you're going to do is, in my opinion, give us a more broken system, give us a more disgusting and horrific existence. I mean, and that's the irony here, is that, you know, although you're an enemy of my enemy, you have to remain my enemy, because the world, the dream you have for humanity, I can't convert it into anything in my brain except a horror. I mean, I can't see it as anything but you know, I don't want a future where human beings are shitting maggots, and that's the reality. I mean, you know, the first day you're in this reality and the parasites start eating your guts, you know, and you start shitting worms, I just wonder how much panic's going to run through your little brain. You know, it's just such bullshit. And then I'll defend the argument. Like I said, it was a documentary I saw where the old guy was left on the other side of the stream because the nomadic tribe, they had a schedule, damn it. They have to get to the pasture land. They don't have time for that bullshit. They have nothing, no way to carry them. There's no extra labor around that can carry the old man. So he resigns himself and he stays on the other side of the stream, and that's it. And I saw another case. It was South American Indians. And they get these parasites, and the parasites finally perforated the guy's colon. So yeah, he just goes up into the mountains and he dies, and that's their life. And you're not going to find, you know, you could dig up bones forever, and you're not going to find in our ancestors, you know, 80-year-old people. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find 70. You know, you might rarely find somebody 60. Might, but it wasn't common. It wasn't even close to common. I mean, people were. The shit was kicked out of them, and there's been plenty of other scientists that have done surveys of these tribes for, you know, like I said, it's all in these National Geographic magazines. They don't give you population numbers sometimes, and that's a little disappointing, but regardless, you get the idea, and you know what goes on. They can tell you the stories. I mean, every year a couple of them are picked off through attrition for fighting with each other. I mean, people die violently more often in those tribes than they do in this civilization per capita, and that's just the truth. And so you can keep pretending that's the answer, is to go backwards, but it's not the answer. There's no paradise in there. There is no Garden of Eden. It's just nonsense to talk about it as if there is. And so even Matt's hope of a world where there's, you know, we're going to go back to nature and live, you know, live with the bacteria and let them control the agenda. It's such bullshit, and it's just so disappointing that nothing can really get accomplished until people wise up. I mean, here I gotta argue with the primitives on one side, the fucking devoted capitalists, the lunatic religious. You know, this is an arduous and unpleasantly, you know, improbable task of getting human beings to do the simple thing they need to do to have a better world. We just have to pump the fucking tires up. We have to make a fucking little bit of an effort to change the basic system structures, and we make those simple changes, we can sustain ourselves, we can live a better life, and we can retain some ambition to be more than just consumers and reproducers.